This episode of Slip It Off is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community as supporters and patrons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will get access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Good morning, Pokemon Sleep researchers, and welcome to episode 30th of Sleep It Off. Sleep It Off is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, November 4, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, and my other host, Justin.
Howdy. It's pumpkin season.
It actually no, that was a couple of days ago, brother. Wait, nah, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep again. I forgot that Halloween is not the only time of pumpkins.
It's up through Thanksgiving. And it really I don't know, I have pumpkin pie again at Christmas, so
that's your problem, brother. All I have is Christmas.
I mean that and the pumpkins are the new hotness, but are not the only hotness and ingredients that we have on our horizon.
Avocado, maybe?
I hope you like guacamole.
That's basically what we're gonna be seeing pretty soon too, yes. Well, we have a bit to talk about, especially because we want to get this episode out as soon as we can for you guys. We do have, of course, a recap of Halloween event, since, Justin and I had our little differences of where we're going to. We're going to prep for a brand new area coming in about a day or two of a recording of this podcast. And just some miscellaneous information, Cube Sleep event, and Dream Tech Detective, which I'm sure Justin gave me something eventually, right? So we got, a nice little podcast for you guys today. Hopefully you guys can at least, drift into a nice little dream at the end.
And let us know. Do you listen to this during the workday, or you're like, you know what? I associate sleep with this game, with listening, something to listen to before you go to bed.
Wake up. Anyways.
So, Luis, how was Halloween for you?
Well, you want me like real life or just or the game
itself?
itself?
Why not both? Why not both?
Okay. I really didn't go out. I planned a couple of I play Magic together with a couple of friends actually on Friday night.
You play Magic on a Friday night?
I know, right? Actually, that was like my go-to for the last 10 years at this point. So I just invited a couple of friends just to say it's like, hey, just come on over, we'll play some games, and then just have fun. It's like I didn't really have any plans to go out. I didn't have any plans to do anything. So I mean, I'm not too much of dressing up or anything like that, unless there's somebody tells me it's like, hey, you want to go out? I'm like, cool, but nah. So that's normal. And then on the game, we had Pumpkin Boo and these evolutions come out.
Gorgeist.
And I was in Gorgeist, thank you. I went to Expert. I made Master 6 with a good Campy ticket. I did a pretty good I had a really good rotation of Pokemons that just bring me all the ingredients I needed for the unfortunate salads at the time. And I had actually a berry finder. What's the evolution of Shuppet?
Banette.
Banette. Thank you. I had a pretty good Banette that I actually power up to level 50 to get berry finding, and that thing was actually giving me so many sneaky snacking throughout the day. It was crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. So between that and the ability to make the dish at the end and all the way to the end, I actually was able to get to Master 6 on Expert, which is actually a pretty good record for me.
That is good.
Yeah. I got, I believe, one shiny or two. Let me just make sure I check the game for y'all. While that's happening, what did you think of Halloween?
I thought it was a good event. I enjoyed the vast amount of pumpkaboos out there. and the new ingredient, pumpkin. Which, speaking of which, I'm gonna cook my first pumpkin dish now. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Add more ingredients, sure.
High ingredients. Hey, is that the strongest dessert dish? I think.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Is
Extra
it gonna
tasty,
be extra
extra tasty,
tasty?
extra. Ah,
Oh.
dang.
Yeah, I just had
I
an
have
extra tasty at lunchtime, so I wasn't likely gonna have it again. The scary face
47K. That's pretty good.
pancakes. Yeah,
I
isn't it
like the
fun
little.
to? It's so many levels all at
I think you get
once.
like about 11 to 13 levels. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
it keeps
14.
going. It keeps
Okay.
going. Okay,
Yeah. There you
we made
go.
it to
There
level
you go.
14 with the scary face pancakes.
Nice. I got two shinies to really call it about, and I was a shiny Handu and a shiny Florigato. So an evolution
Oh,
shiny. So that's pretty nice.
oh,
None unfortunately
you
really
got it
didn't.
as the middle evolution.
Yeah. I actually didn't know it was shiny until I saw the sparkles. I was like, oh shit, that's shiny.
Yeah, wait. Actually, let me look. What shinies did I get? I got the shiny Sprigatito
Ah, there you
and
go. The other way.
another Ghastly. I have so many shiny Ghastly um evolutions
Yeah, no,
in
that's
that
that is
line.
crazy.
Let's see. If I
But
go to Pokedex number and I look at it, I have 4.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So yeah, I think like I said I had a pretty good event. I also got lucky with a. I mean, I know that we had the fixed berry throughout the event, but I also got lucky with psychic berry, so I was able to use my Gardevoir as a
Mhm.
means to actually gain both points and keep my team healthy for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
Aside from that, I didn't really get a Punkaboo, a really good Punkaboo. How many did you get?
I caught 9 Pumpkaboos.
Mm,
Um, and let's see. I don't think any of them were any good. So I got one with berry finding helping speed. That's okay. Trash. That was ABC. This is double pumpkin potato, which is interesting because it has ingredient finder S and M, but an ingredient finding down nature.
ooh, mint
So I
worthy.
would, yeah, I'm not gonna mint a non-mono Pokemon though.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
it might be a candidate to take just to level 30. We'll see.
Could be.
Um, I don't think I got a single. I got a. I got a good. Well, again, tough. I got a beans focused Pumpkaboo with helping speed M, ingredient finder M, but ingredient finding down nature.
Mm. That's
Yeah.
always the case when it comes down to these things.
Yeah. And I made a gaff. I was trying to cook a last meal Sunday night, and then I remembered to do that and not to turn on my sleep device. So I didn't track anything for Sunday sleep.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so and then because I chose OGPP for this week, my Monday night sleep had the double manual entry biscuits, and I was like, oh no, now I got to spend it on something bad because it's the first
I
day
know
and there's
that.
only
Yeah,
5. It was
yeah. I hate that.
yeah.
It is what it is. But yeah, um, I sleep a little irregularly than most times. That's because I just like I turn on the Go Plus and then I actually usually leave
Hmm.
it like for 5 minutes so it
Oh,
tracks. But then I just sleep under it.
yeah, to talk about how I actually did. Um, yeah, I think I did pretty good. I got to Master 19 in regular green grass with not like really trying too hard.
Yeah,
I because like of the holiday and a bunch of other stuff going on, I just kind of opened it every now and then. I didn't open it as much as I normally do on an event where I'm trying really hard. So it was nice to kind of be casual and still get to Master 19 and
you,
get
you got pretty good amount of Pokeballs in the end of
yeah,
the day.
yeah.
There were some days that I didn't even see one, and even though I was trying to catch as many, I don't think I got close to yours
And
at
I
that
could have
point. So.
caught more because I kept seeing a bunch of them. Um,
Mhm.
I just had to wait for November 1st because I I needed the store to refresh, which actually refreshed on the 31st, which was
Yeah.
nice. I even did what I hate doing, and I spent gems on Pokey biscuits. That's how desperate I was.
Wow, that's actually a desperate move
Yeah,
from
because
even just on
yeah,
itself.
I don't know what event it was in October. Oh, it was whatever the event before this one.
Sleep Discoverability Week or something. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I just spent all my biscuits really early this month. And so I
Mhm.
had even used all my great ones from the premium store. I'd used all the my regular Poke biscuits from the regular store. So the only
Yeah.
there was just nothing I could buy with sleep points. Plus I used all my sleep points, and
Mhm.
the only thing left was gems. Or
Yeah.
in the daily lottery, I used to a lot of times on daily lottery, I would get the single pokey biscuit for the biscuit of the random ingredient of the day. But this time lately, I would keep getting like random stuff like dream clusters, handy candy, a linking
So you weren't
cord.
really getting, yeah, and you weren't getting. Actually, to be told, I think I got like maybe 3 or 4 whistles in the last like 2 weeks or something.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I've been using them though. That's because I mean, I sometimes I need the
Yeah.
ingredients to make the deals, but it's been pretty good in that sense.
Yeah.
I still have 2 left.
I
So
didn't really use many ghost type Pokemon last week. I just I didn't want to invest in a Driftblim or anything, and I didn't have the right ingredients to really need Gengar. Oh, that's a lie. I did use Gengar for mushrooms at times, and it was pretty fast, but
that's pretty good.
I didn't
I mean,
need it
if you
all the
have them,
time.
why not use them? You know, it's like
Hmm.
I was also contemplating just going to just regular green grass, but I was like, might as well just try a little hard this week and see how it gets me, which it did. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm at 45% island bonus on the expert, which is gonna stay there for a little bit until we get Amber Canyon done. So
yeah. Let's see. I did actually get a good um, Halloween hat Eevee if I decide to
mhm.
invest in that. Yeah, because it has inventory up, skill level up M, and skill trigger with a main skill chance up nature. So it could be useful with an ingredient magnet S if I ever want to invest in another one of those. But my Vaporeon's so good, so that's like long term planning if
Mm.
I want to invest in something. But we'll see.
Yeah, I got a couple of EVs with almost similar, like skill trigger M, 2 ingredient finders. Unfortunately, it only gets pumpkins at the first, which I'm kind of happy that something else gets pumpkins right now. But that's just in its own. Um, Hopefully we get something good in the next few days. Just because there is Good Sleep Day. I know that technically Good Sleep Day doesn't give us new styles or anything, but if you're missing one, you might as well. That's why I didn't push too hard this week or the beginning of this week, just because I am in Greengrass and I'm already master 4 at that point, just from like not even adding extra ingredients to whatever I'm doing today. Either way, that is our recaps of the Halloween. I think it was a pretty okay event. I feel like there wasn't much fanfare in the last few days for it, but Halloween is Halloween. New Pokemons, new stuff, more candies. It's always good.
Yeah, and I'm glad that pumpkins are still relevant, but there is going to be a new hotness coming out as soon as Thursday.
And yeah, Justin actually didn't think it was actually Thursday. I think he had the news,
I know.
the
I
islands on
didn't.
Monday.
I mean, you said this to me like, yeah, we gotta get the pod out by Thursday. I was like, what do you mean? It was like the island comes out Thursday. Like, no, it doesn't. The event says next week. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right.
So since we're in the segue to it, we actually have a brand new event coming up because of Ember Canyon release. So put it up
Yay.
there. So Ember Canyon debut. For a while I would say debut instead of saying debut, I would say debut or something. That's my Hispanic going at it.
Oh,
So
you.
while Justin gets some things up and running, I'll just outline what we have. So here's an opportunity to research Pokemon that appear in Ember Canyon on Greengrass Isle. Thank you, Justin. Trapinch, Megan, and Dwebble, who live in Ember Canyon, will also appear in Greengrass Isle during this 2-week long event. That is a salamence if I ever seen one.
Yeah,
Cute one though.
they have this new line of little cute plushes on Pokemon Center. So not the sitting cuties, it's a different line. I'm blanking on what it's called. Give me 2 seconds.
That's fine. On top of that, you can get rewards like Trapin's Incense, Bagon, Dwebble. We can see that too by completing limited time missions during the event. Of course, just note that after December 1st, you will no longer be able to use those incense in Greengrass Isle. The event period, of course, there's 2 weeks from November 10 to the 17, and then 17 to the 24. So basically, the next 2 weeks worth of for the last before Thanksgiving. Greengrass Isle and Ember Canyon. Please be aware that Greengrass Isle Expert is not an area included in this event, so there is no reason to actually go to Expert mode during this 2-week long event.
Okay, they are called Pokemon dolls on Pokemon Center, and there's a bunch of them. They range from $15 to $17. Some are as cheap as $12, and they're all kind of this like chibi format. They're kind of chubby. Yeah, they're fun.
Nice. Yeah, I'm actually send me the link because I may actually get a couple of chibi ones. I like those things.
Will
And
do.
perfect. And then there's of course missions, and then which spans through the 2 weeks. Throughout all days, certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research, and a few Pokemon of different styles will appear during the sleep research regardless of your sleep type for the day. So there is something good about this. It's like if you're actually getting close to get all 420 sleep styles, this is a good event to start if you can make it to Ember Canyon during the next 2 days when it comes out. Which I'm hoping I have enough. I still don't know if I do. I think I may be a little bit short, so
I think at the
it's gonna
break,
be
let's go count our sleep styles and report back.
gotcha. Then greater appearances. Of course, slightly greater appearances rates with Trapinch, Megon, and Dwebble. The Pokemon symbol will appear more in Greengrass during the event only. So, and then to researchers who have unlocked Ember Canyon, if you want to encounter, of course, those 3 Pokemons, we recommend you research in Ember Canyon. You're more likely to encounter these Pokemons there than on Greengrass Isle during the event period. Okay. So they're actually telling us if you do unlock the island, then go to the island for this event. Pretty interesting, and to say the least. What do you think about that, Justin?
I mean, that's good to know that they're telling you what should be obvious, because we all know at this point. If you're listening to this podcast, you probably know, unless you're new to the game. But you're probably not new to the game and listen to this podcast. But Greengrass Isle is a smorgasbord of all sorts of Pokemon. It's hard to encounter anything because there's so much there.
Yep.
I even tried it again recently, but like, you know what? Let's try to get a bunch of new sleep styles. Didn't happen. I did it during the
Yeah,
sleep.
no,
It was during the new sleep style week, and because I needed a bunch of 3 stars, and I just wasn't getting there.
I think you went to expert mode during that week, right?
Did I?
Yeah, because you say you actually made a mistake to go there.
Hmm.
And you couldn't encounter as many sleep styles as you want to because of it.
Yes.
Honestly, I didn't encounter that many either. I think I encountered probably 182 or so, but I think I went to OGBP during that time. And
I mean, I
was just kidding.
encountered more new sleep styles last week, not even including the new Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I know, right?
It
That's definitely
was like
something
some
else.
3-star and 4-star, like not Sprigatito, something else like a Bennett or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's not bad. Just do make it to Ember Canyon. Whoever is actually able to get there, that's great. For the more casual, like only plays this game and only listen to this podcast when you can, um, just go to Greengrass. You'll be fine. It's definitely just something to introduce the new Pokemons. You have 2 weeks for this, so it's definitely something to always keep in mind when it comes out to it. But yeah, that's pretty much the 2 weeks that we're gonna have. I'm really excited about the island. New Pokemons too, all three brand new ones. Um, you would think actually Dwebble should turn into a rock type after this evolution, and then Trapinch should turn into a dragon type after that.
Correct.
Before then, they're either both a bug or ground type.
Yep.
So, and then I forgot Bacon is Bacon. Bacon will probably be the most OP Pokemon that you're ever gonna get.
It'll just be the new version of Dragonite, right? Where it'll
Yeah.
just have really high base stats, and therefore, even if it's not a berry finder, it'll the berries will be good. So, all right, let's speculate. Do you think they're gonna switch it up? One's berry, one's ingredient, one's skill.
I think they're gonna go with that route. We're gonna have to probably hunt the hardest to actually get the green ingredients we need, and especially if we want to get a mono new ingredient for this, which we do have some information.
Yeah. So it's Luis and Justin from the future.
Good morning.
Because, well, or is it evening or good night?
Basically.
Huh? It is currently past 3 p.m. in New Zealand, so the new info is out. As you can see here, we're looking at Rain and X. They're very
Wait,
quick.
so we can't get into the new island until the end of the day?
Well, it's 3 p.m. is when it drops locally, so I'm sure whoever the first one was, spoofed to the island or made their time. Or I guess spoofed to the island. It's not Pokemon Go.
What a turn.
They changed their time zone to Kiribati, Christmas Island. That's the first time zone. And right at 3 o'clock, they used their Easy Travel Pass ticket. They went there. They conducted a research, even if it was, very minimal or, a couple hours, who knows. And then, I guess you have to, get some berries, or you just, literally do whatever. Or you want to be first. And then they encounter them.
Yeah, I guess they want to be the world's first to really just, I'm faster in Pokemon Sleep. I can go to sleep faster.
Yeah, I don't know how, sites like this Rain and X, if they're just based on that side of the world, or how they get it so fast.
If we really actually find out, Pokemon Sleep players in that island, that'd be crazy. Just like finding Pokemon Go players.
Yeah. It's probably just people in regular time zones that have just set their time zone for this game to that area for special weeks.
Yeah, gotta love them.
But all right, so here we go. We'll go in order. So we got Bagon. He is a berry type.
So we finally get another berry type specialist for dragons.
Yes, yes, because we have Altaria, and it has the main skill, Cooking Power Up S. I'm all for having Cooking Power Up. I want to phase out all the Snorlax Strength S. That's
so you want berry finding, helping bonus, and skill trigger.
Yes, that's what I want in that order.
Shiny. That'd be nice.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, it's a green shiny.
Yes. So not bad, I guess. It does has as its pre-evolution, it does have a lower frequency timing, but of course with all the other bonuses, it'll probably be good.
Yeah, and as you know, we're not big berry players.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
It's Salamence, so it's Bagon up to Salamence.
Well,
got my Salamence right
what
here.
we really have to think about this is because we had Altaria for the longest time as our berry only dragon type for this lawn, having a second stage evolution like Salamence will actually benefit you in the long run.
I'm curious to see once that is out, what the frequency will be.
Yeah. Once we get a little more information, but this is the preliminary what we already got. So
yes, very early.
So.
Okay, and then so next we have Trapinch, which is an ingredient type.
And I believe
yes, thank you. We will subscribe at some point.
And I believe this actually is the Pokemon that you do want to hunt the most, for the reason that it gives you the monotyping.
Because It does the avocados. Okay, let me backtrack to bacon real quick. I'm just going to show you what ingredients it has. It has the possibility for mono potato,
Yeah.
and it also does ginger and sausage. So
I don't know. I mean, it is a berry finding, so I got plenty of.
yeah, it's berry finding, so it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Good for salads.
But
Actually, it would
trappage.
be very good for salads, especially for the new salad dish, I guess. So, anyways,
So so this you want mono avocado all the way because it's right as of right now it'll be the only avocado based Pokemon. So I'm going to be hunting Trapinch hard because I mean I love Flygon. He's very cute. And yeah, so and then what are the other options? It's 257 with avocados and then 6 herbs and 9 herbs.
and then of course, if you do want the C option, that would be 12 beans. But really, nobody cares about the beans.
Yes. I wonder how do they know this? I mean, is it maybe it's just from like the data dumps?
Yeah, I mean, once they probably already got like a sleep research, like they went into the time zone, they switched the islands, and all they did was just record a sleep station. So most likely they'll get most of them.
But like, how do they know like the levels? Oh, I guess it tells you the level 60 stuff. What am I
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, no.
It's late.
I know. I mean, I'm just
I was in the middle of editing and this came out. I was like, we got to do
okay.
it.
So yes, definitely
Okay.
a must one Pokemon if you are a dish enjoyer like ours. So we were gonna
Yes.
get this and into
Is
evolution.
that the carry? Oh, the carry limit is down to 8.
Yeah, so
Oof. You definitely want inventory up.
yeah, at least.
Now you're gonna evolve it.
So most
So
likely you want ingredient finder M and S, inventory up L if you could, and then maybe a helping bonus here and there once you get that close.
yeah, and I'm not afraid to spend some sub skill seeds, even if I just have inventory up S and need to use 2 of them.
And you could have a perfect
So,
one, and then you have the nature, so just nature it. So
yeah.
all right, so that's pretty good.
All right, and we'll go to the last one. Yes, thank you about telling us about your subscription. It is Dwebble is a skill type.
You know, I always feel like Dwebble and the evolution always have like probably the best. But Pokemon Unite actually makes this the book. Like,
Crustle,
Crustle.
Crustle,
I don't know why Pokemon.
however you want to pronounce it.
So Pokemon Unite actually made this Pokemon a little more viable. So in my point, so I actually like playing it when I was into Unite. So this is actually a pretty good Pokemon. Being a skill base, of course, that makes that is a skill trigger, looking finder, and it has the ingredient draw S, which I believe it is also a whatchamacallit, a skill that you already have on another Pokemon. But what are the ingredients in this Pokemon actually?
The ingredients are avocado, which is good because we're gonna need more avocados, potatoes, and oil.
So,
Man, not very many, but it's not ingredient based. So
I mean, if you can still find a mono avocado of this Pokemon, you could run it just in case, just to get the extra things, especially for the ingredient S. And that's the thing about the ability; it draws from that specific pool. So
I was gonna look at that. So if we look here, ingredient draw S gets a number of one type of ingredient chosen randomly from a specific selection of ingredients.
So
as of right now, it's just these 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it actually just draws it more. I don't know how it really done it. I don't think I actually seen an ingredient draw S that I used in any of my, typings.
All right, so level 1. Okay, I wonder if this is updated.
Probably not.
Maybe it's just taking a guess. I don't know because it's saying level 1 is 5, level 2 is 6, level 3 is 8, level 4 is 11. I don't know. We will report back to you once we find out more information about this skill. But we wanted to let you know what it's about.
Yeah. So I mean, if you actually are listening to this podcast right before it actually drops, then you guys will have a little more information then. Regardless, it's good to know what we're going to be looking for, and now we know. So I'm definitely going to go for the Trapinch. It's our number 1 priority at this point. And that's pretty much it for now. I will like a shiny if I could.
That's it.
So
Oh yeah, I mean they all have great shinies.
Mm.
Yeah, here's the double
I
shinies are
was about
great, but the crustle looks like a green lasagna. That's amazing.
green lasagna.
And then Trapinch is like this
Oh yeah,
teal
oh yeah. In
color.
Pokemon Sleep, it looks a lot better for sure. So,
Yeah. So,
all right.
okay. That's it for now. Now back to the regular
Good
podcast.
night.
I think,
So,
now that I think about it, aren't a lot of the two evolution Pokemons, aren't they ingredient based?
usually yes. I mean, some of them could also just
Well,
be
I
like
guess there's
skill
like the
triggers or something.
Hoenn starters that are all berry based. Well, one skill.
Mm, yeah, thank you. Don't mess with my septa. Anyways, but still, um, but yeah, it's not bad. I mean, let's if we recap like a brand new introduction of like three side Pokemons, aside from of course the starters, because the starters we definitely had all ingredients. Then we had a mixed bag of like berry finders. But yeah, even Totodile, uh, Chikorita, and Cyndaquil were all berry finders, right?
Yep.
So then after that we had the Gen 9 starters, which were a mix of ingredients. We had we all three. Did all three was ingredient finders? I can't remember that point. I think they were. Anyways, but again, we're only talking about starters, and that's usually like three Pokemons at a time. Whenever a new island comes out, so we had Lapis Lakeside, which introduced Dragonite, or I'm sorry, Dratini line, Routes line. I'm blanking on the third Pokemon. It's been a long time.
Stuffle.
Oh yeah, Staffos. Especially because it actually coexists with the berries of the island, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that was
Um,
two ingredient base and a skill,
mhm.
which they're all pretty good. Stuffle's kind of gone on the wayside because corn's been kind of phased out as the top meta. I
Yeah,
still use corn, but it's just not as prevalent anymore.
it's not as we don't need it as much in most
It's really
cases.
just
Although,
like if I'm going for an intermediate dish and not trying to top out.
mhm. Although soon, actually, we may have to look into corn, depending on what type of dish you make for the newest dish in the end of the day. So,
Oh no. Are you talking about those inevitable leaks?
yes. Do we want to talk about licks? By the way, where's the
I think
Farfetch?
Oh, man, I have a Surfetched, with the giant leak, but it's in
Hey,
my
there we go.
it's in my bedroom. Maybe at the break I'll get him.
Yeah. So we do have the brand new ingredient that we're gonna have at
Yes.
least on that
So,
point, and then the dishes that come with it, or at least the ones they do,
if you haven't been to Rain and X's website,
which I haven't in
here
a
it
long
is.
time. Hmm.
There is a portion on here in the cooking section for recipes and dishes. And then up here, you can do a bunch of filtering, figure out what you want to do. So in this case, we're just going to filter to the new ingredient, Glossy Avocado.
Glossy. Why does it have to be glossy?
I don't know, that's a little weird. I guess like if you think of like the fresh, really ripe,
Hmm.
not really ripe, but the fresh avocados at the store that are not quite
Yeah.
ripe yet, they're kind of glossy.
All right.
They're like
I'll take
shiny.
it. Yeah. So it looks like we have three new dishes. Actually, I'm sorry,
Or
four new dishes, and two of them are based in salads, one of them in desserts, and another one in curries.
yes, and they are. And I'm going to go in increasing order from least good to most good. The Luscious Avocado Salad with 14 avocados, 18 beans, and 10 oil for a total of 42 ingredients and a base strength of 7,125.
Not bad.
The Leaf Tornado Smoothie with 18 avocados, 16 tomatoes, 14 milks for a base total strength of 8,165. So,
Honestly, have you ever actually eaten an avocado with milk?
um, no, I mean, a
It's a
lot of
good one to
these
get over
a
it.
lot of these recipes are kind of whack. They're like they're like, yeah, these colors kind of make sense to blend up into a recipe. It's not the real recipe.
I mean, people can do it in real life. I'm pretty sure somebody was gonna make a smoothie with avocado.
I mean, oh, wait, you're right. Smoothies and avocados. Yeah, yeah. I think
I
that's
just don't
normal,
know about
right?
the tomatoes, at least. It's like,
Yeah, I don't know. But it gives me like vibes of a like South American culture.
hey, there you go.
Um, and then the largest ingredient, excuse me, largest recipe at 115 ingredients, Overgrow Avocado Gratin. Oh no, come back.
So this is actually potentially one of the strongest dishes in the game currently.
It
Once it really comes out.
Yes, and it has 22 glossy avocados, 20 soft potatoes, 41 moo milks, and 32 pure oils. That is so many
Honestly.
ingredients. And if you're
Yes.
tracking, for those of you at home, your base pot right now is a max of 69. Nice.
Nice.
And a level 7 expand potter does plus 31, which gets you to 100, which means you got to do it twice to cook this thing. And then if we do, what is it? It's times 1.5 for a good camp ticket. So I'm blanking what that is. 69 times 1.5 is 104 ingredients regularly. So you can't, as we currently stand, you cannot cook the Bulldozed Guacamole and Chips, which is the next one, or the Overgrow Avocado Gratin with a good camp ticket.
Yes,
So,
so that's currently the hardest way to really make those dishes.
mhm.
Um,
But
Now,
remember,
of course, yes, I
Luis
was about to
reminded me
say.
earlier,
Mhm.
we will get the opportunity to increase our pot with the new island. That's what happened for the last one.
Yeah, time to say goodbye to like 3 million. Uh, 3.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, I am going to have to lose all my dream shards. I enjoyed having those.
Yeah. Now here's the thing: is like I'm not sure if they're going to also expand the level research. For like from 65 to 70 at the
Yeah.
time.
We'll get to that in a second. I got to finish out the recipes.
Okay.
So yeah, that was that had the Overgrow Avocado Gratin had a base strength of 24,800. See, way bigger, and it had a 78% bonus, whereas the other two only had a 35% bonus. And then the final one is the more approachable one, in my opinion, at Bulldozed Guacamole and Chips. It is 105 ingredients with 28 avocados, 25 corn. That's where Luis was mentioning corn earlier. 30 fiery herbs and 22 greengrass soybeans.
Honestly, not a bad combination, but of course, to get the new ingredient and hopefully get a mono ingredient to invest on,
Oh, and
there's a lot to talk
interestingly,
about.
even with 10 less ingredients, there are higher cost ingredients with the corn, so it has a base strength of 25,162.
Which is actually surprising, but I guess it's because of the way that it mats between the two dishes.
Oh,
So,
that, and I guess we don't technically know what the it has more avocados. We don't technically know what the base strength of the avocado is yet. So,
actually, I believe I sent you that on text the other like earlier today.
do we know? What are you? 162. Oh, that is high.
Hmm.
Is that the highest? I mean, that obviously it's not the
No,
highest.
aside,
The,
like, there's
the
tails,
tails.
but you know.
Oh, what is a
Um,
pumpkin? I'm
now,
blanking on what the pumpkin is.
I'll just go back and see.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn on the pumpkin recipes. Scary Face Pancakes, which, if you look here at Scary Face Pancakes, 103 ingredients, has a very similar base strength of 24,354. But the pumpkin is 250 base strength.
That's actually pretty high.
Yeah, I think it's because it's kind of like Tails, where it's hard to get a lot. And your best chance is to just have a ingredient magnet Pokemon pop them out. At least right now, because you likely have not found a good Pumpkaboo yet, and if you have, you probably don't have enough to really invest in it. Maybe get it to level 30, but that's about it.
Yes, no, understandable on that. I did get a mono one, but not with good skills. It depends on if I want to invest in it or not. It's basically like a Skeletors moment for me. So, all right. Before we really continue on, you want to just take a quick break and then see how it goes, and then we'll talk about a few more things that we know.
All right. We'll be back right after this.
And we're back. Okay, cool. He was like, "What are we doing?"
No, I was trying to bring up the notes. I was on the wrong page. Okay, Luis, while we're at the break, show me a quick trick. You can go to your profile, and if you, I think, can you add people based on people's names? I don't know, but you can see right here your number of sleep styles studied, which is for me 666 out of 811.
I mean, you win by a little stretch. I only have 659 sleep styles research.
Oh, you have
So you're winning by
186 Pokemon befriended out of 208, and I'm at 175.
Yeah, I mean, I do like to at least befriend one Pokemon per day if I don't
Wait,
even
what
have the
is
chance
your
to.
highest ever drowsy power?
708 million.
You beat me by like 50 million because I'm at 654 million.
Oh, damn. Well, there you go. I gotta beat you in something. And how many total sleep time or total time slept?
6,570.
8,085.
Yeah, yeah.
I sleep a little too much.
You and your actual good sleeping. I'm just glad to get over 70% a sleep score in a lot of days.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, no. Again, it's just how we ever play the game. We log 140 days worth of sleeps. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That is, yeah. All right. Well, that is actually pretty good information if you want to look into that. So that means that both Justin and I, we are ready to go into the brand new island because we only require 420 sleep styles to get into the new island. And that's pretty much all we need. So we're going to get a bunch of actually new achievements once that we do. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they're right here under Amber Canyon. You can see them right here. I'll read them off to you. Basic 3, 1 rare candy. Great 1, you get a Poke Biscuit. Great 4, you get 2, I think it's medium Dream Shard things. Ultra 1, it looks like 2 medium rare candies. Ultra 4 is another Poke Biscuit. Master 1, 10 diamonds. Master 5, 3 more rare candies. Master 10, 20 diamonds. Master 15, another 3 rare candies. And then, of course, the classic Master 20 gets you a seed.
There's a few more things that I got to finish up, but yeah, that makes sense. Not too bad. Not too bad. How many times have I cooked? 2,412. We do cooking.
Oh, it's funny because I'm also doing decently well on both the Apple Health and the Pokemon Go Plus Plus tracking in regards to those medals.
Yeah, my Apple Health is non-existent. Although that's a lot of diamonds. I should probably start doing that then.
What is your least high type achievement medal?
Least high type achievement?
A lot of them are level 10 max. What is your least one?
Yeah.
Mine's
I think,
Dragon at level 5.
No, I was. Yeah, same actually.
Only 93 studied. I haven't even gotten to 100
Oh, I
yet.
only got 83 study, but that's because I haven't been in Lapis in a while.
Yeah,
So
and then it goes steel type at 119.
I have dark and steel type for 7 for
Yeah,
second, I guess.
dark type 153. Okay, enough stalling. So,
Hmm. So that's good. I mean, if you play this game quite a bit, you pretty much get all the sleep styles you need for anything. Um, but overall, what is really our plan once Ember Canyon drops? Since it's dropping on a Thursday, you're definitely going to be losing on a lot of points because you already are on an island. If you do want to travel there on Thursday, remember you will reset your entire Snorlax at the time. However, you will be encountering new Pokemons until the end of the event. The unfortunate thing, actually, isn't it the fortunate thing? When is good sleep date this week?
it's
It
tonight.
starts today. Well, it starts the first night tonight.
Right. And so, theoretically, it would also be on Thursday night, which would be your first night in the new island, but you're going to have such a low sleep score. It's going
Mhm.
to be bad.
Yeah, it will be. However, it's not bad. You'll still have a little bit of bonus from the third day of the news, the good sleep event. So that means if you do plan correctly, you should be able to at least be, basic 1 or 2 when you actually go to the end of the week.
Oh, it's going to be brutal. We're going to have
Mm,
0% bonus, but the whole point for me, part of the whole point is A, see the new thing, the new shiny toy. That's part of it. B, try and catch one, if any, of the new Pokemons. C, finish out the week there. So that way you get the 5% bonus for next week since you
mhm.
finish your week on that island.
Yes.
Because this will probably be a mainstay for a lot of people, except for special events going forward as we try and keep racking up the time
Transition.
against it. I
Yep.
think it'll be more of a mainstay than Expert Island. While Expert Island is cool and good, it's you can only get so many of those tickets, so you can't just do it back to back to back.
Yeah. Which, give you quite a bit of tickets throughout the month itself because I think you have a free or technically a premium one and then 2 regular shop ones from the sleep points. So technically you could up to 3 weeks if you really want to. It just really depends on how you want to play. Anyways, I'm not talking about expert. The expert is one thing. I'm sure they'll open more experts eventually within the next year or two. Uh, but Ember Canyon will be our main staple island because we got three new Pokemons. We're gonna definitely have some events there. Um, New ingredients, new dishes. What's like my plan? Of course, being there on the first day would be good. Getting the extra island bonus is always good. Um, Even if you do go, like let's say you have played this game like ourselves throughout the time, and you do have all the other islands maxed out, that bonus will apply to Ember Canyon if you already have it unlocked, which is great. I mean, if you really don't want to go to Ember Canyon anytime soon, but if you're there, you might as well and get new Pokemons. I'll definitely have to see how much of a spot expansion I'll be able to do because I definitely want to get that going. I probably will use a good capping ticket just to maximize on how much I can actually get within the next few days, or just wait until next week and then have it throughout the entire week at that point. Which either way works. I just want to start maximizing my ability to get as high as the island as I can be. And then just have fun, hopefully get some good Pokemons, hopefully some mono ingredients out here so we can start making the dishes as soon as possible. So that way we are ready for the next few months ahead. So that's my plan. That's basically the gist of it. Anybody else who's actually coming into the play, just let us know. I mean, just you can tag us, email us. You can send comments in Spotify. We want to hear from you what you really actually got and how are you planning to really attempt to get these brand new Pokemons and hopefully play and sleep well.
So, I have some questions for you.
I have answers.
Do you remember what the favorite Snorlax's favorite berries are going to be on this new island?
The name of the berries or the name of the types?
Both.
Oh, well, I can give you the types because I
Give me
mean,
the types first, and then we'll work on the names.
okay. We got the dragons, the dragon typing, the
Yes.
bug typing, and the ground typing.
Not ground.
Poison.
Yes.
Yep. Almost forgot about those.
Okay, now
Uh,
work on the names. I
uh
wouldn't have gotten any of them.
yeah. Uh
You'll recognize them.
yeah, no, I recognize the images of it. I just don't remember the names because I usually go by the
All right,
typing.
they start with a Y, an L, and a C.
Like Jappleberry or something. It's like
You say chapelberry? Close. Chestoberry. That's poison.
Chestoberry. Okay.
Lumberry is
Lum.
is for bugs, and the Yache berry is for dragons.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten. I barely even remember Pechaberry half the time, but whatever. And we haven't really used fairy types in a while, so or at least that it's relevant to the game. But yeah, those brand new. It's actually the final home for the final 3 typings of that we have in the game because every other island does have a home,
Yeah.
which is great.
So it's interesting. So my recommendation will be focus on your dishes and ingredients because you've probably built up a lot of ingredient Pokemon already. You likely don't have any good or invested in berry finders for any of these. Dragon, unless you invested in Altaria, I don't, which you probably haven't, or you have a Dragonite with berry finding S. That one will be tough. Which I do have a Dragonite with berry finding S, so I'm considering it. It just depends on does the ingredient line up? Because I'm not going to do it just for the berries if the fiery herbs don't help. There's the bug type, which remind me, is the Caterpie line? Is that the berry bug finders?
Let me just quickly do a search.
And then there's the poison one, which is, as you know, Arbok. Arbok is your poison berry Chesto finder, and you probably haven't invested in an Arbok unless you guys got spare dust lying around, or your Arbok is one of your favorite
Yes.
Pokemon, like Adam,
Hmm. I
friend of
know,
the
right?
show, does the special conditions podcast with me. So,
And Lurup.
well, not with me, but
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so Caterpie is the bug type specialist for berries.
Okay, good to know.
Hmm.
So yeah, would also recommend the usual how you could increase your ingredients. Good camping ticket, Flareon, or another expand potter, which could also be Glaceon, because I have both, or Magnezone,
Magnemite. Hmm.
which I also have Magnezone. He's not very good, but I leveled him up to 50 just in case I needed him. And then obviously Dedenne, because you need that extra tasty chance S.
Yep. It's gonna be a wild ride for the next few weeks or for the next few events. Um just to see how it goes, you know. I'm excited because whenever they run a new island, that means that we're gonna be good. After this, I don't even know how they're really going to promote new islands from here on out. Not because of the sleep styles or anything, but mostly about like which other combinations of berry
Mhm.
specialists we'll have there. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. I also would recommend once you start getting those incense, I like to
mhm.
use mine at the beginning of the week, especially when
Yeah.
you're so low in strength. So you have somewhere to give your bonus biscuit that you have every day. I don't know about you, but having to use your bonus biscuit on something you don't want really sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Like
just feels like a
Justin,
waste.
on just like Justin on Monday.
Ah, yeah. It was I at least make myself feel a little bit better. It was a Coco. What is the blue water duck starter?
Oddly.
Quaxley. I did it on a hungry Quaxley and a hungry Graveler. The Graveler was actually a decent potato focused Pokemon, but I've already invested in a potato focused one. It made me feel better to get the full 12 bars. I like seeing the 12 bars, get the full
Yeah.
thing because it
Yeah,
was
I like that
hungry.
too. I
And
could have
then,
done that on the Swampert or the pre-evolution like Marsh Stomp or something, and
mhm.
then I was like, you know what? I just want a Punkaboo.
And then I actually did get a good mono bean finding Quaxley. I just don't really have a need for it because I'm so heavily invested in the golem that's bean finding, and I'm just a few levels away from 60 on that one.
Oh, nice. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm at like 57. So
Hmm. One final speculation is hopefully that they'll actually increase both the research level and the cap for a lot of the Pokemons out there. So maybe we'll get to level 60, I'm sorry, 70 at that point.
mm.
Which is not really a need since the only other time you really need another expansion level,
it,
it will be 75.
yeah,
So
75 is kind of the breaking point. I don't really like these. Like I did not like the increase from 60 to 65. It didn't really do anything other than getting your researcher level from 60 to 65 was nice because you unlock some like things along the way, gives you more progress, whatever.
yeah. Do you have any Pokemon at level 65 right now?
I only have no, I don't think I have any.
Mm.
I have
I
some that
have,
are close, and I could get them there. I just have no desire.
yeah. I actually have my 2 healers as level 65. That I
Okay,
just invested everything on those, so that's pretty nice.
so my Berry Finding S Shiny Raichu is level 63,
Mm.
and my Gardevoir just finally reached 2,000 hours sleep. Hooray!
Ah, there you go. That's more carry limit.
Yeah, it is level 62, which
I guess I also forgot to give you a full update on the Pomni Pomno kind of deal. Once I actually
mhm.
reached the 2000 sleep, I just evolved it and really didn't do anything.
No,
So much for that little experiment.
you were just like it just wasn't triggering enough for you.
Well, I mean, trigger enough, but not enough to say this. Now that it's actually fully evolved, it does trigger a little bit more. I need to wait until at least 75
Okay,
comes out,
so
so it's
fill
really
people
the
in who
best
don't
one.
know what were you doing with Pommy and
All right, this was literally almost a full year's worth of investment. Okay.
oh my goodness.
I caught a really good pommy back in the day, and the good camping ticket came out, and they said it's like as long as you don't evolve it, you get the carry limit increase and all that stuff. So I thought maybe if you actually get it to the biggest good camping ribbon out there, which is 2,000 hours, then it will actually add up to the evolutions
Good night,
afterwards.
Ribbon. You said good camping.
Oh yeah, good night ribbon. However, that wasn't the case. All it did was just basically the Pomni was actually doing good because it had that frequency shortened by 25% at the time. But once I evolved it, all they did is just gave it a carry limit of extra 8. So, um, which actually was a fun experiment. I really did like it, just because Pomni was basically the only healer that I would use through the entirety of any event at this point. Um, but now that it's a fully evolved and fully maxed out in any way, shape, or form until the next levels come out, it's just a really good little boy that comes out. So
Do you think it's better than your Gardevoir?
honestly, I believe my God of War is just a bit better because it does trigger maybe a couple extra times than the Pommy. Whenever we do have an event, the Palm will actually have either extra triggers and things like that. That's when it triggers the most.
And we all know
And
you could
those,
actually check this out with a calculator, but it's
mhm,
more fun like subjectively how do you feel RNG is towards you and this Pokemon, so that's how I
yeah.
like to look at it.
Yeah, the only differences between really the two when it comes down to it is that my Gardevoir does have skill trigger M at early stages, while Palmo is gonna have trigger skill trigger M once level 75 comes out. So yeah, it's just a matter of just waiting for the right time when that happens. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's I believe that's everything that we have news wise and all the preparations that we're gonna have. I hope that you guys will have a wonderful, of course, Ember Canyon release time once this episode comes out. However,
Yes.
we forgot to actually take a little recognition here.
I was gonna say that as you were rolling out.
Yeah, I know what you're looking at. So we want to take a moment to recognize some of our patrons. Huge thank yous for our gym leaders, Ben, Brandy, Esper, Willow, Herbert, Kyle, and Maddie G. Special thanks to the executive producers on the network, Monkey Brett, Kate the Cons, Lasso Boss, and Tish Schmidt. If you're interested in becoming the executive producer for our show, let us know. We tier as low as $1 a month. We can support a collective of hardworking part-time creators that have a passion for Pokemon podcasting here at the Pokemon Professor Network. So hit us up at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can enjoy other podcasts just like Flagon does on the network, like Lower Up, Special Conditions, Gotta Watch Them All, Way Spotters, Purify, Good Morning Johto, and After Darkrai. So make sure you check us out at PokemonProfessor.com for links everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, leave us those wonderful 5-star reviews anywhere you can get us or listen to us. Anything else, Justin? Or do
Yeah,
you want to
and
skip everything for the week?
audio listeners, Flagon was giving Luis the side eye as he was talking, so that's what was going on.
You went off a scrape.
All right, that's it. We will see you next time. Bye.
All right, good night.